Hi guys, this is Jessica. I'm here with my top 10 books for spring 2013. It's a to-be read list. So I guess this is going to be kind of like a goal or a challenge to read these books. There's actually, I believe, 14 books because 2 of them are bind-ups. And all of the books are practically massive reads. So this is very ambitious, but I thought it was just fun because it also shows some of the things that I had to be read, some of the things I like to read, and maybe give you guys some ideas of stuff that you might want to pick up yourself. So I'm going to get started. So they're in no particular order. I saw this done by, I believe it was Sweet Book Reviews. I found like 9 new people to subscribe to that were book tubers, which is really exciting. And I saw this, and I've been trying to come up with other ideas. So I think just by watching their videos, I'll be able to, come up with some new ideas and things to do on my channel. So thank you very much for doing that video. So the first book that I want to tackle is Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. It's a pretty big book, but I think I can handle it. I've been really weary to start this because I heard it's very involved and you have to really focus. And a lot of the times the books that I've been reading have been like that, and I've been trying to read things that are a little bit less, like you have to focus and concentrate so much. Sometimes that takes away from the fun of reading, for me at least. I don't mind a good, solid read, but I feel like once I get into this series, I'm not going to want to stop, which is going to block off a very long time for me because there's so many of these books. So I'm going to attempt to get this one read. Another one is City of Dark Magic by Magnus Flight. And then this story, it tells the story of, it says, once a city of enormous wealth and culture, Prague has been home to emperors, astronomers, and it's even been whispered portals to hell. When music student Sarah Weston lands a lucrative summer job cataloging Beethoven's manuscript, she had no idea how dangerous her life is about to become. Shortly after she arrives, strange things begin to happen. She learns that her mentor, who has been working at the castle, may not have committed suicide after all. Soon she finds herself in a cloak and dagger chase with the handsome, time-traveling prince, a 400-year-old dwarf, and a U.S. senator who will do anything to keep her dark secrets hidden. Sounds really, really awesome. So they call it a paranormal suspense novel. So this is definitely going to get read. And then the next book is Vampire Kisses the Beginning, which is a bind-up of Ellen Schreiber's. Schreiber. I'm pretty sure it's Schreiber. It includes Vampire Kisses, Kissing Coffins, and Vampireville. And so this is, bulky and it's ambitious, but I want to get that read because I've had it a long time, as well as The Daughters of the Moon bind-up number 2, which includes The Secret Scroll, The Sacrifice, and The Lost Ones. The first bind-up, the first 3 books in the series, is phenomenal. I believe there's like 12 books in this series or something, which I've been trying to see if they have put out a 3rd bind-up by now because I feel like I bought this a year ago. So I'm going to try to read this as well. The next 2 books go hand in hand, and it's The Haunting of America, From the Salem Witch Trials to Harry Houdini, and then The Haunting of 20th-Century America, and this is the sequel to it, and it's written by William J. Burns and Joel Martin. And this sounds really cool. They tell paranormal events that have influenced the United States. And the other one, it says, examine the social history of the United States through the lens of the paranormal, telling the stories of channelers and mediums who advised presidents, UFOs that frightened the nation's military into launching squadrons through the Soviet Union, and out-of-body experiences deployed to gather sensitive intelligence. Very interesting. So I have both of these. Also, as you can tell, I read a large variety, not just young adult. I have The Artifice of Beauty, and this is a history and practical guide to perfumes and cosmetics. It's like kind of a history of cosmetics, and it's not really that terribly long, but it is very in-depth, and it sounds really interesting. So I'm definitely going to try to get through this one. It's only about 250 pages, and the font is pretty large, so I should be able to get through it. 3 left. So the 8th one is Venom by Fiona, and it says, wonderfully sinister and thrillingly romantic. Venom has it all: secret trees and graveyards, Venetian canals, murders, courtesans, and masquerades. Fiona Paul created a lush, compelling mystery I couldn't put down. So this sounds really cool. I haven't read anything by her. I feel like I'm going to get addicted to her books. So this will be read relatively soon. Next, The Diviners by Libba Bray. I've been wanting to read this for so long. I have such a fascination. This also includes the 1920s, and this does too. It's 1926, and it's the time of the flappers and speakeasies and Broadway and just that glam New York kind of life. And I've really been fascinated in that, reading Gillian Larkin's books and reading Ina Garberson's Beautiful Days series, and then reading what's the beginning of the Gillian Larkin? Vixen. Sorry, I couldn't think of it. Vixen, and then Ingenuine, and then the other one is Pretty Young Things. Beautiful Days is the second one. So both of those series, if you like that kind of stuff, this adds an element of the psychics and such into this, which is really cool. So I'm really excited for that. And then I'm also excited for A Discovery of Witches, which I've been wanting to read for a very long time, which they call the adult Harry Potter. It's written by Deborah Harkness. Sorry if I seem out of it. I'm getting over like really bad allergies for 6 days. So, and this is just pretty much a lineage of witches and ancient books and vampires and demons and all kinds of stuff. So this is kind of like, someone also compared this kind of like the Da Vinci Code, but witches. So this sounds really, really good too. So that is my top 10, or really top 14 books to try to get through before June 21st. I have over 3 months, so I think I can manage it. But I would like to see what you guys have on your to be read for this spring. So please post a video response, or even comment, or send me a message linking to your video or anything. I really want more ideas of things to read, although obviously I have enough to read. I probably have, what, 20,000 pages here? But it's sad is there's still like a handful of books in my to be read drawer too. I've worked my way down, but pretty much what I have left are very hefty reads. So I can't, be a wuss anymore. I need to take on these books. So I will win. Okay, happy reading, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.